just jumped on. Hi, guys. We're going to do the Sagittarius reading. And hi, everyone who's on. Hi, guys. Okay. All right, so let's go. Spirit, what do you have to tell Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Okay. Let's get some cards out here first. All right, so you got the Eight of Wands. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is about like fast communication, fast talking, something happening quickly rather. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about new money or like something like a opportunity, money opportunities. I'm glad I can't speak. Sorry, guys. A little tongue-tied. All right, and then the Hierophant is about tradition or spiritual wisdom or maybe like education or knowledge, like learning. So you might be learning something like quickly in a fast way. You're going to learn something that has to do with new money opportunities. So it could be like a job offer. It could be, I don't know, some type of money that's coming your way. Okay. Let me see. What else, Spirit, do you have? What else? Anything else, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Oops. All right. You have the Five of Cups. This is about disappointment. Okay, so maybe you went for a job or some type of thing. You went for it and then you were disappointed. I guess maybe you didn't get it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oops. Okay, yeah. All right, so this is about nostalgia, like thinking back or reminiscing, something like that. It's about like reviewing the past. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied right now. All right, let's see. What else, Spirit? What else? Oh, you are thinking about an ex. Okay, that's what you're reminiscing about. Or nostalgic. If this doesn't fit, if it doesn't sound right, like if it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to force it or make it fit you. The message is for whoever it's for, so don't try to fit to it if it doesn't fit you. But you're thinking about an ex. Hold on. Let's see what else. All right, yeah. Oh, I think you're bored. You're feeling a little bit discontent. Hi, Silly Willy Goof. Hi. All right, so you might be feeling bored or discontent with your current your current relationship. You're feeling bored and you're reminiscing about a better time or a better connection. Okay. I guess this King of Pentacles, it doesn't necessarily mean that's their sex, their gender. It's just that energy, the male energy. The King of Pentacles is like a leader, very prosperous, business wise, security provider, abundant, reliable, and more than likely an earth sign, which would be Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Dropped it. Okay. So let's see what's going on with this King of Pentacles. Who's the King of Pentacles? Ooh, all right. All right. Well, you've got the Knight of Cups. Now, this is about a love offer. They're charming and graceful, a little bit artistic, this person. Now, I'm not sure who this person is to you or who the King of Pentacles is. So I'm going to ask and find out. Let me get my yes or no cards. Oops. Okay. I want to know if you're showing up as the King of Pentacles, because if you're not, then that's a different person, and I want to see who that is and what's going on. So is Sagittarius showing up as the King of Pentacles? Yes. Okay, I thought so. So you're showing up as The King of Pentacles. You're smart, you're practical, you're reliable. And I think you were with or you're still with a person who's a knight, which means they are younger than you. And if that doesn't mean necessarily age, they could just be younger than you maturity wise. Um, and they're like, I think you want more than they're giving, and that's how come you're feeling discontent or feeling dissatisfied with this person. Okay, let me see what else is going on. What else is going on, Spirit? Can I get some more cards for Sagittarius, please? Hold on. Mm. What else do you have for Sagittarius? I need to. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You've got some new beginnings. So I think that you need to end some things so that you could have this new beginning. You have the Strength card. That represents Leo, but it also represents your inner strength. Okay. Like having to pull down. Ace of Wands is about new, like a project or some type of inspiration. When you get wands, it's usually about action. It means like you're gonna do something. So you have a new idea. You're gonna do something different. You're when in your pre-pull when I did the cards, you had the Lovers and the Wheel and Death. And this says to me that you're ending a relationship. Okay? There's a relationship because Lovers has to deal with a relationship. It has to do with choices, like a decision that you have to make that you've probably been procrastinating or ignoring, but you need to look into this. The Lovers almost always is a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be like an intimate relationship. It could be just someone that you love, a friend. It could be anybody, but there's a choice. And sometimes it could be between two people, or it could be between like a job and a person or something, but it's a decision that needs to be made. The Wheel reminds us that, life's always going and it's going, you're going to go through this whole circle. Okay. That's why they say go full circle. You have to experience every spot on that wheel. You got to go all the way around. So it's a reminder that you're not always on top. Sometimes you're on bottom. So, you either plan while you're on top, you plan for being on the bottom. When you're on the bottom, you strive to get back on top, but it's a circle. But it also represents, endings and new beginnings. And the Death card represents the same thing, endings and new beginnings. It's about rebirth. It's about, and it could be maybe not ending a relationship, but choosing to end the way you guys are interacting in the relationship. You know what I mean? You could change your attitude or change something switches up and it changes your relationship. It could be that type of rebirth. Okay. But it's about an ending and a new beginning. So all of these cards are pointing towards like an ending with someone and a new beginning. So let me see if there's anything else Spirit wants to say before I give you guys your blessings. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Oops. There we go. Okay, I dropped one, so I got to pick it up. But, oh, good card. This is also the Lovers. This is just showing you that I'm on the right page. We're on the right thing because the Lovers here, and then you have the Lovers here, the card we already had. So it's just, reconfirming. And then the Page of Swords. This is about communication, witty communication. They're really witty, vigilant. So there's going to be some communication. I think you're going to start talking to somebody, possibly your ex who you was reminiscing about. I don't know. But you're going to start talking about some stuff. You're going to have some communication. And it looks like you're probably going to either, no matter what, whether you end it or whether you guys just redefine your relationship, it's going to be good. You're going to start something new and it's going to be better than before. Okay. So you have a blessing on a journey. You have a blessing for unity where once there was division. That sounds good. And a blessing on your creativity. Okay. Blessing on your creativity. You also have look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So that's a good idea to examine if this is resonating with you. If you feel discontent in your relationship and you want something more, you got to decide, how you're going to handle that. in order to improve it. If you feel not happy or you're not content, you got to do something different. But this says completely done, moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, and coming full circle. Isn't that crazy that it says coming full circle? Because I just used that phrase. Okay, then you have family, starting a family, making a home, feeling safe and security. Your spirit messages are taking a break will allow you to recharge, and try it again. That's what the spirit messages are. Then you have intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes highs and lows. So it's reminding you that if you take the pros, you got to take the cons too. Okay? It's not always going to be peaches and cream. Okay? It's relationships are hard and there's a lot of work involved. So you also have hiding lies, covering up the truth, not telling the whole story, and questioning what's real. Uh-oh. You also have triggered, feeling provoked, sparking emotions, and need to respond. And then you have waiting, hoping they will change, spending time apart, putting things on pause. Yeah, hoping they're going to change, not a really good hope. It's not going to happen. It doesn't work that way. Okay? It doesn't. People got to change on their own. You can't make anybody change. Only change you can make is for yourself. But you have the magician. It says you can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. So it's saying that right now you have is a good time for manifestation. You can manifest whatever you want it to be. You know what I mean? You could do it. Okay, King of Gabriel. This says keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. It says experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. So kind of, again, you need to step out of your comfort zone, Sagittarius. This says, be willing to forgive. Uh-oh. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. That's a nice card. And you have Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen for you. So, okay. Then you got Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. That's called meditation. That's manifesting. This is the same thing as manifesting. So that's what that is. Okay. Then you got give your inner critic a vacation day. It says to be kind to yourself. You might be being too hard on yourself. So let's ease up and be nicer to yourself. Believe in magic. It says open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. It says the fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature. So you're magical too. Okay, that's a nice one. Oops. Then this says, when was the last time that you couldn't stop laughing or crying? That is a good question to ask self, a good self question. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. And note to self, laugh more often. It says today's soul action is make somebody laugh today. So yeah, laughter is very good. It's got great healing properties as well. So you got 444. That's your angel number for this week, 444. You might be seeing it. It stands for protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. And so you have your affirmation is, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. Okay? And then your final card is shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells within me. So these are really good. Okay? This is really good. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to like try to read everything everybody's writing and still read. I'm learning, guys. Just bear with me. But I'm a pretty good reader. If you want a personal reading, just let me know. Give me a shout out and we can work that out. But yeah, thanks you guys for joining me. I appreciate everyone. I really do. I really appreciate it. And sorry for stumbling. I'm just a little nervous, but I'm getting good. I'm getting better. And, you know, So yeah, is there any questions or anything? Let me turn this because you guys don't want to see me. Okay, there we go. Hi guys. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to say hi and join me next time that I go live. If I haven't read your sign, I will get there. My next one is, I'm doing Libra next, so look for me if you're Libra and you want to get a reading, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you. Bye. I don't know how to do this. Okay. I don't know how to end it. Okay. I'll come back to that. Bye, guys. Hi, Lily and Jace and Gina Cortez. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. Okay. Bye-bye.